Good evening as well as good morning to all my fellow Israelite brothers and sisters out there in Christ. It's your host, One and Nine. I noticed there's a lot of brothers out here that, going about their everyday life, which is all well and good, a great thing to know. But we as brothers need to be not less but more careful how we conduct and carry ourselves in a society that is totally set up to be designed against us in every which way, shape, form, or fashion. It's a historical fact as well as a typical known fact, so much to the point that it's obviously plain enough for anyone eye to see that I don't need to really get too much deep in detail concerning it, being that which is really has already been understood don't need not to be explained, meaning need not to be explained, being that it's already well understood, whether you're from the hood or not. So yeah, when we are watching television, listening to radio, we notice they try to portray us out to be as simple as hell, though the majority of us are simple as hell. But the majority part of the two-third club, which is doomed for destruction, so the hell with them, we're better off without the minimum. But for the remnant of us, and a few of us that have some sense and act like we got some sense, to really dress and act appropriate and being properly presented ourselves in a way that, hey, I'm a man, I have the tendency of a man. And like a woman is a woman, you have the tendency of a woman. Yes, we could be attracted to women, but we don't need to be suckers for women, to become so attracted to the point until any woman that will bow down before her and worship the ground she walks on. It's blasphemy. It's totally backwards. And against what thus said the Lord. Period. But as children of God, being men of God, ought to be, especially those who are being, we know to do better, find best and better, but those who ought to be, who are not, have come in yet of being so, need to be so, that they be in the process of being so, for their very own good, being that for their own good, know to do what's best for them and theirs, and learn how to see a woman and don't see a woman, learn how to hear what they saying and not hear what they saying, but not so much to the point that we overlook them, but we acknowledge them as for who they are. Just like they all acknowledge us for who we are, and not for what they can get out of it. Only for relationships to be more than just what we can get out of it. In that case, might we be what? Pimps and whores. And we know that's uncalled for. We can be men and women. But I'm just shaking my head, and I notice some brothers that's portraying themselves in a likeness that so-called quote-unquote white America will love nothing more to have us to perpetuate, which is madness. Just because a lot of us come up in single parents' homes raised by our mothers don't mean we have to praise no hoe nor no bitch, but be man enough to be men of our word, put our foot down and hold our ground and stand for what we know to be right. And that man, which is the truth. which is that being the truth, we can then be looked at, if ever, to be looked at in a positive light. Be so. But other than that, we continue to go out here, and every time we come before a woman, we just act like a kid and toys are us. Right? That's ridiculous. Just like men ought to, men should. Be men. All the way. See a woman attractive and she's single, and you looking forward to mingling with her and hoping that she feel the same way. That by all business. You know, go for it. That's if she's single and not in a relationship with another man. Well, that you better off by yourself. Or getting your own. You can't get your own, you stay to your own. Not get your own. Can't get your own, stay to your own. Just that simple. Safe sex or no sex at all. It's better safe than sorry. So this is a message unto men of Israel, especially of Judah. You all need to basically straighten up and fly right, and stop making yourself look like clown just because you're on national television, and just because you see another brothers, or even older brothers for that matter, on national television making an ass of themselves and being a clown, don't mean you should be an ass and make an ass yourself and be portrayed as a clown. Or act like someone that's of the human race, being a human being with some common sense, and see these women as for what they are, women. Not objects to be looked upon and praised and revered and be worshipped, because they're nothing but women. They come and go. They really nothing to take serious, because to tell you the truth, as in spirit I've been doing so far so good, it's a great thing to know. They don't even take themselves serious. And they really don't take men serious, they take them serious. So what did that tell you? It's a fact. It's a fact, Jake. It's a fact. Wake up, Israel. And with that, I'd like to sum up by saying it is what it is. Shalom.